What's up, guys? Jose here. Welcome to Zona Golf. Today we're gonna have kind of a weird, different video than what we typically do. Jake right now is in Hawaii with his family, so he's on vacation, and it is up to me to come up with an entertaining video for you guys. And so my first thought to do was to have a golf round with my dad. So I scheduled that yesterday. My dad and I went and played a course called Kokopelli in Gilbert. And at the last second, we got paired with another guy, super cool guy. It was super fun playing with him. We had a great time. The only issue was, since we got paired, I just don't really feel comfortable yet filming with someone random there, just out of respect for them. I just don't think that'd be nice to have to ask someone that, and you know, it makes the round just a little bit longer and we wouldn't be able to talk with him as much. And I just don't think it'd be fair to, you know, a random person that decided to play golf that day and paid the same amount that we did. Wouldn't really be fair if we were filming and, you know, maybe hindering his experience on the golf course a little bit. So for that reason, my dad and I decided not to film. Eventually, I do want to get my dad on the channel. He's a really funny guy, great golfer. He's better than me and Jake. So we'll get him on the channel eventually, and that'll be really fun. But for now, I'm going to be doing kind of like a, as you can tell, a Sam Sulek kind of car talk thing as I drive over to the range. I'm going to be going to Starfire Golf Course. Going to hit some balls on that range, and I'll bring you guys with me. But my kind of the point of this video, I guess I'm going to speak about how I got into golf, and I've got about a 20-minute drive here, so might get into some other stuff. So yeah, let's start with how I got into golf. So I started playing golf about 3 years ago. November 2021 was when I really started getting into it. I have a buddy named Cody Buckland. Cody, if you're watching this, what's up, buddy? And he worked at Starfire, the course that we're about to go to. And I saw him post videos of himself hitting balls on the range. And my dad played golf, and I always thought golf was like a really cool sport. And I always sucked at it. Every time I went with my dad, it was super frustrating. I was, you know, shanking the ball every time I hit it. And I felt bad because my dad was paying for my rounds. You know, this was while I was still in high school and college. And so my dad was paying for my rounds, and I was like, dude, he's paying for me to just hack across this course. Like, that's not really fair to him. So I think I got to take it upon myself to learn the game of golf, and you know, if I really enjoy it, I can really get into it. So anyways, I started playing with Cody, and he got me out at Starfire for cheap, and started playing there, and I got hooked. You know, I really started loving the game of golf. Started playing with Cody pretty frequently, and you know, I just got really into it. I loved it. And so what I decided to do was, at the time, I did have a job, but it was from an internship that I had the year before. So this is my sophomore year of college. The summer of my freshman year of college, I had an internship, and I worked 1 day a week after that summer internship with this company. So I had a lot of free time. You know, I had classes only like 2 days a week, and so I, you know, had a ton of free time, and I wanted to play more golf, and I knew golf was expensive, and I didn't have a lot of money because I was just a college kid. So I decided to start working at this golf course. And it was like killing two birds with one stone. You know, I was making a little bit of money on the golf course, working there, and then I got free golf. So I asked Cody, hey, are you guys hiring? He goes, yeah, I'm actually leaving, so you can pretty much take my place. So I went in, spoke to the guys there, and I got the job right away. He's like, you can start tomorrow if you want. So started working there, and I just took my golf game kind of to the next level because I was playing very frequently. And you know, being a college kid, I had Tuesdays off, for example, where I didn't have school or work, and I would just play golf on those days. And typically there wasn't a lot of people playing on the course because it was a Tuesday. And so I was getting a lot of golf in, and I became, I don't want to say good because I'm still not good, but I was starting to really get the hang of it and shooting below 100 after, I'd say, probably, I don't know, 6 months, right? I was starting to shoot in the 90s. Now, you guys have seen videos of Starfire. It's not like the hardest track in the world, but you know, it felt good. I was doing better and starting to post some decent scores, you know, shooting some 99s and 98s, and as I progressed, I kept playing more, and I ended up sticking with Starfire as an employee until I graduated college. So great experience overall. I love Starfire. It's where we're going right now to hit balls on the range. Yeah, so that's pretty much how I got into golf, and I can honestly say it's changed my life, as cheesy as that sounds, because it's given me something to do. I think it's pretty healthy to be out in the sun and just enjoy myself hitting golf balls and being out there with friends. You know, a lot of my friends got into it around the same time. And fun fact, Jake and I, we were friends in high school, but not super close friends. We had a weight training class together, and that's how we were friends, not acquaintances, we were friends. We would talk frequently, and we just never really hung out outside of school. And one day I posted something on my Instagram story or whatever, and was like, here's my 7-iron, whatever, I was hitting a golf shot. And Jake commented on it and said, hey, I play golf too, we should play sometime. And I was like, hell yeah, Jake from high school, this is my guy, let's definitely get out there and play. And Jake and I started playing, and then one thing led to another. Eventually it was like, geez, this sounds like he's my boyfriend or something. One thing led to another. No, we're just friends, man. Anyway, one thing led to another, and we started hanging out outside of golf. You know, we started going over to each other's houses and stuff. He lived with his parents at the time. He was just starting college. I was in my second year, and yeah, we were hanging out. You know, we both love cars as well. Jake's family's really into collecting classic cars, so we bonded over that. And so I can honestly say that I gained a friend. Jeez, it sounds like my window's open right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's insane. Right now I'm driving my 2012 Volkswagen Golf TDI. This car is, I would probably say, on its last limb. I mean, it's got some problems, but you know what, I want to keep making it live on because it's got a special place in my heart. But anyways, I digress. Jake and I started hanging out a lot, started going to each other's houses and hanging out. We got to the point where this guy turned into my best friend. I mean, we were hanging out all the time, and it got to the point where we're like, hey, we should move into a house together. Like, we should move in. We're both looking for somewhere to live. And Jake was like, yeah, absolutely. And eventually, after looking at other houses with other friends, we decided that we're going to move into a house in South Scottsdale, near Tempe area. And it's just me and him. So, you know, we've had a great time living together, and that's when we decided to start making this YouTube channel, because we're like, hey, we play golf already all the time, we hang out all the time, why don't we just film it? I mean, might as well film it. And it's been awesome. I love it so much. Filming videos. Jake's doing most of the editing. He's better at it than me. But yeah, we've really enjoyed it. And now we just got our first video that hit over 1,000 views. It was not the video that we just came out with. It was the video before the first video at Paradise Valley Golf Course, the cheapest or worst rated golf course in Scottsdale. And yeah, the video did well. It got 1,000 views, and let me tell you, that felt amazing, because when we started this channel, it was never about like trying to make it huge or anything. We just wanted to film videos of us playing golf and stuff. And I know 1,000 views might not sound like much to a lot of people, but to us it was a pretty big deal, and it feels great. And I feel like our channel is growing at a trajectory that we want it to. And so we're gonna keep pumping out the videos every. We used to do Tuesday and Thursday. I don't know if you guys noticed. We are now doing Tuesday and Friday just to try something new, see if we can get more views. So, you know, we're pumping out videos every Tuesday and Friday. Obviously, it's my responsibility today, and I definitely owe it to Jake, since he does most of the editing work, for me to fully do these videos this week. So this is what I came up with. Hopefully you guys like it. Yeah, so another thing I wanted to talk about was how we did this alcohol challenge where we stopped drinking for, what we did was it was supposed to be Sober October. So I did Sober October last year, loved it, it was great. And I recommended it to Jake and our other friend, Dane. And we said, yeah, let's do Sober October. But then we said, hey, you know, my birthday's in October, Dane's birthday's also in October, Halloween, all that, and we were like, oh, you know what, we should maybe just do half of September, because we were already at the halfway point of September, and also do all of November instead of doing October. And so we did the half of September. It's now October, so now we are allowed to drink in our challenge. And I haven't drank. I didn't drink this weekend, and I feel great. None of us are really big drinkers, maybe once a week, I would say on average. But for me, the way I looked at it was like, okay, I'm doing this once a week. Do I love it? Not particularly. It's not something that I love the feeling of, more so that I love the camaraderie that comes with it, being with friends and enjoying some beers together. I really enjoyed that camaraderie, so I guess if anything, that's what I miss about it. But last time I did Sober October, the way that I looked at it was, okay, it's Sober October, so therefore I shouldn't go out, I shouldn't do anything that typically I would drink at, because that's just what you do when you go out and you hang out with friends, you drink, right? And so last time I did it, last year, I kind of struggled with that because I was finding myself on the weekends doing nothing. And this time I decided I'm going to do absolutely everything that I would have done anyways and just not drink. So this time I've been going out with my girlfriend and her friends, going out with Jake and my friends, even my friends that aren't doing the challenge, and people are drinking around me, and it's fine. It's actually way better. I'm still enjoying myself. I'm still getting all of the benefits that you get from going out, all of the social benefits, spending time with your friends, spending time with my girlfriend, spending time with my girlfriend's friends who are awesome, and it's great. I'm really loving this. This isn't me saying that I'm never going to drink again, but it is me saying that I now feel incredibly comfortable not drinking, yet still being in a social setting, which I know a lot of people, it's hard to be social, especially in today's day and age. We've got social media and we're always on our phones and doing stupid shit like that, because I feel like we've kind of lost a lot of human connection due to that. But thankfully, naturally, you know, if I do say so myself, I think I'm pretty social without it. And so I think I'm going to go all of October. I'm going to try and do all of October without drinking. So yeah, that's how that's going right now. So if you guys are doing Sober October, or, you know, trying to go sober or anything, by the way, this is me speaking to people that don't already have a problem. I know a lot of people suffer with addiction and things like that. I'm not sure if this particular advice would help with that, because I know I don't know much about it, so I'm not going to comment on it. I don't know much about the whole sobriety world for people that are really suffering with addiction. I really do feel and pray for those people, so I'm not going to comment on that. But for people that don't have a problem with drinking but think, hey, maybe I should stop because it is really bad for you, I would suggest, hey, just start going out and doing the things that you would do while drinking, just without drinking. And I think you'll find some real benefit to that. And I think it actually improves your social skills, because you learn how to communicate and interact with people without a beer in your hand, without a drink in your hand. And, you know, I think that's a really valuable tool, because, you know, most of the time, if you don't have a problem, you are sober. So, and human interaction is just great. It's great for our minds and our souls, I think. So, yeah, there's my 2 cents on that. Just getting to Starfire now. I'm pretty happy that I was able to talk this entire time, because I'm not used to talking all by myself. I usually have Jake next to me, and, you know, he's my best friend, so it's easy for me to talk a lot when I'm with him, but right now I'm all by myself. So heading over to Starfire now. Gonna
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and
Just finished that range session. I would say overall a 2 out of 10. It's hitting the ball pretty poorly. But then again, I'm not much of a range guy. When I go to the range, I just want to keep hitting over and over and over again, and I just don't have time to like calm myself before a shot. Typically, I'm a better player during a round than on the range, which is a good thing, but I'm not that great of a player off the range, so I can only imagine how bad it is on the range. Yeah, overall, pretty bad range session. You guys just saw it. So, gotta go home, edit this video, enjoy the rest of my Sunday. This video is gonna go up on Tuesday. Jake's gonna be back from Hawaii next weekend, I believe, so gotta bust out another video until then. Gotta come up with something to do. I think I might go to a place called Trevor's. It's this liquor store dash bar dash restaurant. There's one near my house in South Scottsdale that doesn't have a restaurant, it's just a bar and liquor store, but I really enjoy smoking cigars, and they have a cigar lounge there. So outdoor cigar lounge with a variety of cigars that you can purchase there, so I really enjoy going there. That one does not have a golf simulator, but there's one in North Scottsdale that does have a golf simulator, so thinking about renting one of those out sometime this week. Might go with a friend or something and film me hitting some balls on the golf simulator, so that should be pretty fun. But yeah, just got to come up with stuff to do without Jake. I think playing around by myself would be kind of boring, so probably not going to do that. I'm supposed to play with my dad. I feel like that would have been pretty fun, pretty entertaining. My dad's an entertaining guy. So, but that's unfortunately not going to happen because my dad's actually going out of town as well. He'll be out of town next weekend, so kind of a weird time right now for the videos, but still going to make some for this week. This is going to be Tuesdays, and then we've got a Friday video that'll come out. It's probably going to be at the golf simulator, but if I can't get on for whatever reason or it's too expensive, then I'll find something else to do, maybe another car talk like this. Totally stealing this idea from Sam Sulik. I didn't come up with this. But yeah, he's in the fitness gym space. If you guys haven't heard of him, you should definitely check him out. He's really insightful with like lifting and stuff. Guy's really big, which that's something that I'm pretty into too, is going to the gym. And for my guys that do like the gym that are watching this right now, something new that I've started to incorporate to my workouts. You'll probably make fun of me for saying this, but it's cardio. I never really did cardio in my workouts, which is bad. You should always be doing cardio. So now I'm doing cardio after every workout for 30 minutes. I do a walk for 20 minutes, and then I do a pretty light jog, about a 10-minute mile pace for the last 10 minutes. And I burn about 200 and some calories according to the machine. I don't know, it could be more or less, but and I get about 2 miles in. So 2 miles in, you know, 4 or 5 times a week. That's about how many times I go to the gym to lift. So yeah, maybe eventually we can incorporate some lifting videos into our videos, but I don't know, probably not. Might just want to stay in the golf space. But one thing I've been thinking about is kind of starting my own thing where I post stuff on my personal TikTok of me doing gym videos or, you know, other things that I'm into other than golf. Recently I've kind of started getting into watches. I haven't really bought any yet. Right now I only have 2. I have a Seiko 5 series, and I have an old vintage Omega from it started production in 1949. So it's a really old wind-up watch, and it was my great-grandfather's. So just looking at that watch and thinking about the history of it kind of makes me want to get into them and maybe start purchasing some new pieces. They are expensive though, so that's going to be over time. So yeah, maybe on my TikTok I'll do like watches and also golf and gym videos. But that's down in the future, or that's more down the line in the future. Right now I really want to focus on Zona Golf. I believe in this channel. I think we can really do something here. I think me and Jake have, you know, a pretty good ability of making videos. Although I do know that we have a lot to improve on, like our sound quality. We're gonna buy some mics pretty soon here. We did buy some mics before. If you guys noticed, there's a video. I think it's one of the breaking 30 challenges from the Red Tees at Starfire. and we have mics on in that one, and they sound pretty good, but I know we can do better, and we can maybe purchase some better ones. They're just, like I said, pretty expensive, so that might be some time until we do that. But right now we have a mic on the camera, and I think it's sufficient for now. The GoPro that I'm filming on right now, that we do the kart cams on, I think has a pretty awesome mic, so probably won't be changing that for a while. But yeah, that's the update on Zona Golf. We're gonna keep pumping out these videos because we enjoy it, and yeah, we hope people will enjoy them. We haven't gotten any hate comments yet. We've gotten a few people commenting on our channel saying they like it, commenting on our TikTok more, and saying they enjoy the videos. So I'm kind of excited to get our first hate comment, because the hate means that you're succeeding. So looking forward to getting that first hate comment. Still haven't gotten it though, so out of the 72 subscribers or whatever that we have, they seem to be great guys or girls. So we're gonna continue pumping out these videos and see what happens as far as the comment section goes. But yeah, plan for the rest of the day is gonna go home, do my laundry. I always do my laundry on Sundays, just so it's ready for the week. Gonna hang out with my parents. My parents are going on a little vacation tomorrow morning, so I gotta wake up super early, take them to the airport around 4 a.m. and then I'm taking care of my parents' dog. That's in North Scottsdale. So the cool thing is about that whole Trevor's thing is that's also in North Scottsdale, so it'll be a pretty short drive over there from my parents' house. And another cool thing is I get to drive my mom's Honda CR-V, which is a very nice, reliable car, unlike mine, so won't have to worry about it breaking down or anything while I'm driving it for the week and a half that they're out of town. So yeah, if I do another one of these car talk things, then you guys might see that car. It's got nice leather seats and it's comfortable, so pretty excited for that. And yeah, not really sure what else to talk about. This is probably going to get cut out.